Hello, everyone, and welcome. So, I have been going over this case. Let me just get this up on the screen first. I have been going over and over and over and over this, you guys, and there's some big questions that I still have. I do believe that the mother is involved somehow. I know a lot of people are not going to agree with that, but it is what I believe. So let's do this. If you guys can hear everything okay, please put a 1 in the chat, because we're going to get into some things here that just don't make sense at all. A lot of people are bringing up the flat tire this guy got, stuff like that. Plucky little poppet. Hello, my dear. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. They're bringing up a lot of things, but there's a few things that are not being talked about. And how did everybody miss this? Because it leaves more questions. Now, I'm sure the police know about this, but I've watched quite a few other channels that have been covering this. I was really busy the last little while there with this MRI results and seeing surgeons and everything else. So I missed a lot. So I jumped on a couple of channels that I trust. Hello, Pinky. But everywhere I've jumped, I haven't heard anybody talking about this, you guys. Okay, so just to go over for people who maybe, I don't know how you haven't heard about this, but little Madeline, Maddie Soto, 13 years old, found deceased. Mom reports her missing. The boyfriend of the mother that really isn't the boyfriend because they were split up. I've watched interviews with this guy's friends that say over the last year at least it's been basically off with them. Pinky, marriage, journey to justice. Tracy, hello everybody coming in. I appreciate you guys. And maybe you guys, I'm going to need your help because we need to figure this out. Aggie, hello. We need to figure this out, you guys, because there's things that are missing that just aren't making any sense to me. So with your guys' help, let's see if we can get through this. So here is where Maddie lived. This is going to be important, okay? Now, apparently, from what the friends have said that had spent time with him the week prior to this. I heard more, but it may not be true. Okay, let's get through this journey, and then I will take some of your guys' information and see. Like I said, I go by basically what's come out from the police reports and the news releases. There's 2 channels that I will watch because they're basically the same as me. They're no BS channel, and they deal with verified information. If it hasn't come from that, I don't give it a second thought. Hello, beautiful. You guys are also beautiful too. So I need your guys' help. There's some things that are concerning to me. This is where Maddie and her mom lived. I'm going to see if I can't get... This is a gated community, you guys. They lived on the other side of this. Okay, so they lived in the corner yellow. I believe it's here, right here. They lived here. It's an upstairs, downstairs. They lived here. They lived in a 4-bedroom. From what I've been told, searching real estate stuff, the 4 on the corner, so this one, this one, this one, and this one will be 4 bedrooms. The ones in between are 3 or 2 bedrooms. I believe these are 2 bedrooms. The ones in the middle here, Or these two are 2 bedrooms at each end, and the ones in the middle are 3 bedrooms. But they lived in this one. It was a 4-bedroom. The address, I have it, 4012 Santa Maria Drive, apartment, well, unit 102. So this is where they lived, right here. Now, what I have a problem with, I haven't been able to find, are these the dumpsters? No, they wouldn't have the dumpsters by the pond, would they? I'm trying to find where these dumpsters are because this is a gated community, you guys. You can only get in, like this one, you can only get in here through this gated part here. And over here, you can come up through here, but you can't get into the complex. Let's just go to Street View for a second. Like right here. See, it's gated. Okay? So you can't get in there. Okay, let me just scroll out here. So even to come in here, to get in here, is gated here, and then it's gated here also. It's also gated over here. You can't get in. We'll go right down to here. This is another entrance in. This one you can't get in, but this one you can. Come on. Why are you not bringing me there? Let me put my little banana over there. There we go. So see how it's gated? You can't get in. So I've been looking like around here. I don't see any of the garbage stuff. Yes, we're going to get to it, Teresa. That's why I'm looking at this right now. So, like, where are these garbage bins that they're talking about? It's not going to be near a pool. There's garbage bins. And I don't see where they would be. Like, would they put garbage near the tennis courts? I don't think so, you guys. Unless this is it here. It looks like this could be garbage. Because it looks like there's a place here. I think this is it. The dumpsters are here. Where you can go and drop off, and this is where the truck would back in. So I could see it maybe being there. But let's go down. Can we even get in here? I don't think so. No. See, they couldn't get in with Street View to be able to see anything up close here. Now, let's look right here. Maybe it's on the outside of the buildings. No. See, this is all gated. You can't even get into where the garbage is. So I thought maybe out here somewhere, but no, I don't see. What's that? These look like apartments. No, I don't see anything where you would be able to get in even to the garbage areas here. So I believe that's where it was by this tennis court right over here. I believe this is going to be the garbage area right here, which to me, ugh. Hello, everybody coming in. Hello, out Galen. So here is my problem. They say at 7:35, and I'm going to say it's here, he was seen dumping stuff in the garbage. Okay. 7:35. Keep that timeline in your mind. Teresa, we're going to get to it. Give us some time, please. Let's not jump ahead. We're starting at the beginning. He's seen dumping what later turned out to be Maddie's backpack with her computer and that in it at 7:35. 5 a.m. What I would like to know is, was he just coming into the complex then and dropping that off? Had he already been at the house? And as he's leaving, he dropped that off? Because here's the thing, you guys. I'm going to go through this. I'm going to bring it up. Here's the timeline that I did. Okay? I'm trying to make this make sense. Let's go back because we have to start at the beginning, right? From what we know. So February 25th, the day before she goes missing, I've got Stephan, Maddie, and Mom. So on February 25th, during the day, Stephan tells his buddy he's going to Maddie's birthday party. We know Maddie is at a birthday party. We have photos of her there. Okay? Let me just see here. Oh, I didn't bring that one up. But anyway, if you guys, let me just bring it up in case you guys haven't seen it. I don't even know where I put it. Anyway, if you haven't seen the photos of Maddie at her birthday party, we've seen them, okay? So, he goes to this party. We know the party wasn't at Maddie's house, okay? So, he goes to this party, meets Maddie probably at the party, okay? Follow along, you guys, and it's going to make sense. We know the day of February 25th, he tells his friends he's going to Maddie's birthday party. Maddie's at her birthday party because we see all kinds of pictures of her at her birthday party. Mom says she doesn't go to the birthday party. Okay? Why? Because she's at work. So I'm assuming that she is probably working 3 to 11. Okay? Because if she was working 7 in the morning till 3, which is normal 8-hour shifts, she'd be able to go to the party after 3 when she was done work. So I'm assuming that she worked 3 to 11. I'm just assuming. So Mom says we're at February 25th, okay? Night and overnight of February 25th. Where is Stephan? Where is Maddie? We have no proof other than what Mom says that Maddie even came home after that party. We know she was with Stephan or whatever his name is. Follow along, you guys. We've got no proof that she was home. Okay, I'm going to turn off. Anyway, let me get this out, you guys, because you're going to get me all messed up here. I have some important stuff that I want to share. We can comment on this. Just let me get it out. We have no proof other than what Mom says that she said when the reporter first asked her, when's the last time you seen Maddie? She says, she stutters, number one. She's shaking like crap. Well, after the party, I say goodnight to her. How can we believe that? Because, hello, Tarot Destiny, she tells the police that the last time she's seen Maddie, and we're going to get to this too, is at 8 a.m. in the morning of February 26th, getting dressed, which is also a lie. So how can we believe that the mother said goodnight to her the night before? We have no proof where Stephan is or Maddie other than what the mother says, right? Mom says, we know Mom's a liar. We've caught her, and I'm going to show you in here. We have no proof that Maddie was at home after that party. This is going to be important, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm getting to it, guys. Let me get it out because otherwise I got ADHD or something. I'll forget. We have no proof where Maddie is. We have no proof where Stephan is, other than what the mom says. Mom has already been proved to be a liar because she says good night. But to the police, she said that the last time she seen her was 8 o'clock in the morning. This is important, you guys, because of the wording that is used. When she says, he came back. Follow me, please follow me. So, say Maddie went with Stephan somewhere. Because at 7:35 a.m., this is what's important to me right here. Which way was he traveling when they seen him at 7:35 a.m.? Was he coming into the complex? Or was he heading out of the complex? Okay? So, 8 a.m., the mother says to the police, the last time she seen Maddie was at 8 a.m. getting dressed. So if at 8 a.m. she's getting dressed, why is her backpack with Stephan? We have no idea what happened before 7:35 a.m. We don't even know that Maddie was home or Stephan was there. So if mom says she's getting dressed to get ready to school, your backpack isn't even out the door yet. Your backpack's still at home. Why is her backpack being dropped off at 7:35 a.m.? Was Maddie with Stephan overnight? Did he come home to Maddie's home and drop off this backpack at 7:35 a.m.? Did he go into the house? Or I don't know. This is where I'm confused. Because she then says he returned. The police says he returned to the complex at 8:19 a.m. What do you mean he returned to the complex? He was already in the complex at 7:35 a.m., right? Dropping off this backpack. So did he leave the complex after dropping off the backpack? Did he leave and then returned at 8:19 a.m. to pick up Maddie? Because mom says the last time she seen Maddie was she was getting dressed at 8 a.m. But this can't be true. Why? Look right here. At 8:19 a.m., when he returns to the complex, Maddie is seen already deceased in the car. So Maddie's mom saying she's seen her at 8 a.m. is a lie. Because he's coming into the complex at 8:19 with Maddie deceased in the car. Right? So where was Maddie? This time here from when they left that party is the key. Something happened at that party. Mom lies about, I don't think mom ever seen her. I don't think she's seen her after the party, like she says here. And I don't think she did not see her at 8 a.m. Where was Maddie? The only thing that makes sense to me is he goes back to the complex. He has her overnight, goes to the complex at 7:35, drops off her backpack in the garbage for whatever reason. I think she's already deceased when he's dropping off that backpack. Is he going around somewhere trying to figure out what the hell do I do? What the hell do I do? Comes back to the complex. Police say Maddie's seen in the car and they believe she's deceased. Did he pick up the mother? Is this when she got picked up by him? Was she with him? They don't say anything about him leaving They say he returns at 8:19. Now, this below here is not the police talking. This is him. So right now, I am only considering this right here because this is what the police have told us. The last the police told us is at 8:19 a.m. he returns to the complex. Did he go back and Maddie's already deceased and he tells her, uh-oh, this is what I did? Something happened here. Did he have her since after the party? Something happened at that party. And the mom knows. The mom lied about seeing her that night, and the mom lied about to the cops saying she's seen her 8 o'clock in the morning. She probably seen her around 8 in the morning when he returned at 8:19 with her deceased body. The mother knew. Did the mother go with them? The police don't say anything past this point, but he does. And the mother doesn't say anything really. Well, she does, but the police don't. The police don't say he then leaves, and they would have had to see him leaving again. Okay? Now, here's where it gets interesting. He says he dropped Maddie off at the church at 8:40, 8:45 a.m. But Maddie's not seen anywhere near that. We know now that that's all a lie. Mom kept saying, we. I believe she kept saying, we, because I believe that when he returns at 8:19 a.m., he picks up the mother. And I believe the mother is with him. So, up to this point, you guys, what we're going to get into the rest of it, but I'm just saying, up to this point, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think something happened at this party? Because look at all the question marks here. Look at the question marks until 7:35, okay? Till he's seen at 7:35 dropping off that backpack in the dumpster. Nothing is even talked about by the mom or the boyfriend. The boyfriend says, we were at the party. She had a good time at the party. The mom says that. But where's Maddie? Who's saying, okay, then we got home from the party. We did this, we did this, we did this. This is a party for a child. This party's done probably around supper time. What about between supper and when the mom says she goes to bed? They don't say nothing about what they were doing. Nothing. Until the mom says, she says good night, which we know does not happen. Because she told the police the last time she seen Maddie was at 8 a.m. getting dressed, right? But she told the news the last time she seen Maddie was the night before. So now we know this is both a lie. A lie is a lie is a lie is a lie, right? Then, so between then and all of this that's going on, what was the mother doing? What was the mother doing until he returns at 8:19 a.m.? Did he return at 8:19 a.m. as the police said, with deceased Maddie in the car to go and pick up mom? That's what I'm saying. It's not in here, though. It's not in here. The police are not releasing it for a good reason. I think they're building a case. I think mom is screwed. There's a reason why the police are not saying they see him leaving the complex after he returns at 8:19. They don't say what he's doing. There's a reason. Did mom do so? Well, he returns because mom is at home, right? I think when he returns to the complex like, why would you come back with a dead child in your car? There's a reason, you guys. This would be the worst thing he could do unless there was a reason. Unless there's a reason why he wiped his phone. The messages between him and mom. Well, I got to come back and get you. I don't know what to do with her. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. We don't know. Yes, there was a party. Something happened. The mom knows. If the mom, maybe the mom, I don't know. I'm just guessing here, you guys. I'm going by what the police have said, and I'm theorizing here, which makes sense to me. Don't sue me. Jeez, I can't afford it. This is only my opinion, allegedly. But what's not allegedly is this. 7:35 a.m., the police see him dropping Maddie's backpack in the dumpster. Where does he go? He has to be leaving the complex. We don't know what happens prior to 7:35 if Maddie is even alive. Where is he between this and this? Because at 8 a.m., which is between this and this, mom is saying she sees Maddie at 8 o'clock getting dressed. Well, if she's getting dressed, that means her backpack hasn't left yet. That's a lie, mama. Her backpack is already gone. She ain't getting dressed at no 8 a.m. And at 8:19 a.m., he returns to the complex. Where'd he go? So he had to have left at 7:35 a.m. after dropping off this backpack, going somewhere. Did something happen the night before? And her body was somewhere. He went and picked it up and returns to the complex at 8:19 a.m. I think he returned to pick up mom. And I think that because she messes up here and says, we dropped her off at 8:40 a.m. I don't know. Let's continue. So between 8:40 a.m. and 4:30 p.m., and we're going to get to this on the next page, it's like, what are they doing? What are they both doing? Mom doesn't say whatever. Is she gone to work again? Wait a minute. I thought you couldn't go to the party because you were working, so that would mean you were working through to 11. Are you working again? She doesn't say. She says she was working on the Sunday, the day of the party. She doesn't say anything about Monday. She says at 8 o'clock, she's seen Maddie getting dressed. So obviously she wasn't working no 7 to 3 and then going to pick Maddie up after school, or 8 to 4. Because at 8 o'clock, she would have had to been at work to work 8 to 4. So she's not working 8 to 4. She's not working 7 to 3. So mom's not working that day. What were you doing all day? So I believe she was with him. Okay? Then she says, now we do know a couple of things in between this time. We're going to get to it on the next page. The flat tire thing and that. And 2 places he was seen. Okay? We'll get to it on the next page, you guys. See this? See next page. What are they both doing between 8:40 when they say they dropped her off, which we know isn't true, and 4:30? We know what they're doing. They're getting rid of Maddie. And they're driving around looking for places. Where's the best place? Mom never says where she is all day. She does say that she goes to pick up Maddie, but she's not there. She then starts looking around and going to her grandmother's store and this and that, and then calls police. Police don't show up and meet with her until 8 p.m. Right? Cleaning up. That's what they're doing. getting rid of her and cleaning up the mess. I believe she was strangled, you guys. If you want my honest opinion, I believe she was strangled. Choked in some way, strangled. I believe they're driving around looking for a place to get rid of her. Okay? Let's jump to this. So here's where they live. Whoops. Oh, sorry, you guys. Here's where they live. Here's the church and the school. I believe they were driving all over the place looking for the best place to dispose of Maddie. Because here's where they live. Down here, down here, down here. He spotted. Now, this is where people are getting a little confused. This is Old Hickory Tree Road here. And over here is Hickory Tree Road. So this is Old Hickory Tree Road. This is Hickory Tree Road. Okay? She was found over here. Now, how was she found? We're going to get to that. Over here, they are seen both these places. They're caught on camera or they're seen or something. But they continue. Did somebody stop and talk? We don't know. It's part of the police investigation. They're not releasing a lot other than they were seen here in these two places. Old Chimney or Old Hickory Tree Road and Knowles or whatever this is here. Knowles Road or whatever that road is. But her body was found. So then they come down, okay, because he's seen here. They come down and they come down around here. They're looking for a place. See, Hickory Tree Road. They're coming down and looking, and they come around like this, and they find the perfect spot right here. But what happens here, okay, you guys, what happens here is he got a flat tire. He was seen, somebody called in and reported seeing him parked on the side of the road here with a flat tire. Okay. This is where he was seen. Now I'm going to bring up, see these photos here. Here's the gate closed now. See this here? This is where her body was found in the bushes behind. I'm going to show you it in a minute. But here's the gate right here. It's closed now. Just look at the things that are here. Here's the post. Here's that yellow sign. And these are all the memorials that people have put there. Okay. So there's that yellow sign. Here's that post. They've got all kinds of stuff. The picture was taken from over here in this direction. All this is lines. She was found right back here. Now, I was sent that photo and I'm not going to show it. And you can see in that photo these exact branches like this. She was found right in here. See where this thing is here? She was found right here. You can see these almost look like bamboo shoots, these things here. Not so much the trees, but these bamboo shoot things. And the picture is taken on this side. So if you go around here, it's taken on this side facing this way. But she was found right here. So what I think is he got the flat tire. He pulled over here. Somebody seen him pulled over here. They recognized the car. That's how they found this area, you guys. Yeah, I'm not bringing up the photo. There's no way in hell. So if we go over here and let's turn around. I'm going to go over to here. I'm going to do this the best that I can, you guys. And this is the best that I can do scrolling in here. She was found right here. So what I think happened is they got spooked because cars were going by. They took Maddie's body and disposed of her here because they were scared. Maybe what if somebody stopped to help them with their tire and they seen Maddie in the back seat? So that's why I believe they disposed of her here, so they wouldn't get caught, and then hightailed it out of there. So let's get back to this. The police didn't meet with the mom until 8 o'clock, right? I believe that during this time, the flat tire and everything, I believe mom was with him. Where is she up here? They don't say anything prior to 7:35 a.m. They say that they see him dropping the backpack, but they don't see him ever leaving that complex. That makes me believe either they're withholding it, right? Or he had Maddie somewhere else. And he comes in and disposes of the backpack. They don't say anything about him leaving, so I'm assuming he's leaving here. And then he returns at 8:19 with Maddie's body in the car. I think he goes and picks up mom. Something is off here. Something is off here. I think something happened at that party. I think Maddie said something to somebody at the party or said that she was going to say something. I don't know. Something happened at that party. Okay, so let's go on to day 2. So somewhere between 1 and 2:30 is when this passerby said, oh yeah, I was driving by. I seen that car parked on the side of the road. This is just after the police came out and made another statement, right? Gave another, whatever they give. I think it was, they said within 20 minutes, somebody called and said, oh my God, I seen this car parked on the side of Hickory Tree, not Old Hickory Tree, Hickory Tree Road. I seen it that afternoon around between 1:30 and 2:30. So this guy called in and said, I seen that car there. Now, was he paying attention to who was in the car or anything? I think the mother was in the car with him. Right? I do. Police don't say anything about this car going back to the residence at all that day. So they're keeping that hush hush for a reason. Whose car did she take to go and pick Maddie up at 4:30 or whatever it was she said? 4:30 or 4 o'clock, right? But she wasn't there. So we know on the 26th, is Jen with him? Because we know from back here, right? What are they doing? Between the time she says she sees Maddie getting dressed at 8, and she says, we dropped her off. We watched her walk away. So between 8:40 and 4 o'clock, when you go to pick her up, what are you guys doing? We is a big thing here. We. I think she was with him. I agree. Jersey says, in a gated community, there's usually a maintenance building, which usually has garbage bins, recycling. Yeah. Journey to Justice. I love you, girl. Sorry, I just wanted to get through it, Journey to Justice. I know you got other stuff too, so I'm going to ask you about that now. I'm confused. I really do believe that the mother was with him when he was looking around trying to find a place to dispose of Maddie. He may not have wanted her there, but someone saw him and he may have thought the cops would come. Yeah, right? Journey to Justice. If you want to come up, let me know and I'll give you the link. If you have more to add to this. Or if anybody would like to come up, let me know. So, but the police, she said that now, apparently the police didn't meet them until 8 p.m., right? Excuse me. Okay, so I do believe that she was with him. Oh, you're doing your live, okay. Now, February 27th, they both go on news. They both give conflicting stories. Mom says, okay, she checked Maddie's phone. Okay? She checked Maddie's phone. She looked to see if there was any odd texts and even checked the deleted ones. Okay. Then you've seen the text where she said she wanted to run away and go to the woods because it came out and the police had Maddie's phone. As soon as she found out police had Maddie's phone, she started shaking like crazy. Right? Did she think she deleted a bunch of stuff? Because if he put on there that text message, it would show when that text message was sent and to who. But the school friends have said that, and this is just something I've heard, I cannot confirm it yet. One of the friends from school said that she had told her that she was being abused. I'm going to leave it at that. Now, let's not use those words in chat, please. Now, Mom said she went through Maddie's phone. I bet you went through Maddie's phone. You went through Maddie's phone to delete what you could, to see if she had told anybody. Did Maddie say, I want to run away? And that's something else she probably lied about. But then if that was in Maddie's phone, why aren't you saying it? Just like she says, I think there was a lot of turmoil between her and Maddie. I think she begrudged Maddie because I believe Maddie told her about the abuse and she didn't believe her. Or said, I don't believe you, shut your mouth. Or nobody's going to believe you. You know what I mean? I think Maddie went to her and said, Mom, look at this is happening. And then Mom questioned Stephan. And of course, she doesn't want to lose Stephan. And Stephan said, are you crazy? No. And she believes Stephan over her daughter. That's what I believe. But I think the mother went through the phone. She brings stuff up in questions that aren't even part of the questions. This is why you don't talk to the media unless you got a lawyer. Because she's made herself part of this now. I'm still struggling with the first part here, you guys. I'm still struggling with this. The overnight of February 25th, overnight, prior to 7:35, I am struggling here. Where was Maddie? Because they never say nothing about Maddie leaving. Only him returning to the complex with Maddie deceased in the car. They never say anything from the party to here about coming home from the party, They don't even say they came home from the party, the police. They're not seen coming home from the party. She's not seen leaving, and neither is he. So how does he return again? He drops off a backpack, but in between here, this, you guys, where is he and where is Maddie? They don't say. They don't have a timeline of him or Maddie coming to Maddie's house after the party. They don't have Maddie leaving the apartment ever since getting home from a party or a party. All they have, the only time Maddie is seen after this party is she's already deceased at 8:19 in this car. She's not seen coming home from the party. She's not seen leaving home prior to this, because they say he returns and Maddie is seen in the car. Maddie's not seen any other time between being seen at her party and being seen deceased in that car. What happened? Was Maddie even home the night of February 25th after her party? Or did Stephan take her somewhere else? Right? Did he dispose of her somewhere? Hide her somewhere, go drop off her backpack, and then thought, oh my God, this isn't going to work. So he leaves, goes get Maddie body, and picks up mom? Why does mom say she sees her at 8 o'clock? Maddie is not seen coming home after that party or leaving in the morning. She's only seen coming back at 8:19 a.m. I heard that he lives with his mother. And it's quite a ways away from what the friend said. It's like an hour or a couple hour drive away. But yeah, and then I've got other stories saying, well, he was staying in the spare bedroom at the mom's house. But the friend said at the time that this happened, he was living at his mom's because he told his friends he was going to Maddie's birthday party. Something happened at this birthday party. The friend said at this point, February 25th, the weekend before February 25th, I don't have my map up here, this friend hung out with him. And the weekend before Maddie's party, Stephan was living at his mother's. He told his friend, yeah, I'm going to be going to Maddie's birthday party. So he leaves his mom's to go to Maddie's birthday party. But the birthday party wasn't at Maddie's house where she lived. It was somewhere else. So he goes there, meets up with Maddie there. Something happened at this party. And then Maddie is not ever seen again from that party until she's seen deceased in the car. Nothing that can be proved. We can't believe the mom because she's lied. Where did Stephan go and where did Maddie go after this party? Because we can't believe what the mom says, that she said goodnight to her that night. She starts shaking when she says it. We know it's a lie. Where did they go after this party? And when did the mother know something's up? I believe she knew that night. Did they put her somewhere and then go back and get her? Because he drops off her backpack, he leaves. He's seen returning to the complex with Maddie in the car. I want to know what the police see on video before this. Do they see Stephan and Maddie coming home from the party? Stephan leaving? Was Maddie in the car when he left at 8:35 a.m.? That's the only thing that makes sense. Something happened here. Something happened here. So, did he have Maddie in that car? Drops off her backpack, leaves, returns at 8:19 and Maddie is seen in the car. Like he couldn't figure out where to drop her. Maybe he doesn't know the area as good as the mom. So comes back to get the mom and him go and drop her off. That's the only thing I can see. But I want to know if they were seen. What happened just prior to this? Because there would be no reason for him to return. Why would you return with her deceased body in the car? It doesn't make any sense. Right? What do you guys think? I think he returned because he couldn't find a place to get rid of her. So he goes and gets mom, who knows the area better. And this is what they come up with. Because they both lie. And when she says we, up here, she doesn't say we said goodnight to her. She said I said goodnight to her. She says I seen her getting dressed. But then she says we dropped her off at school. I mean, just down the street from the school. First she tries to say the school, then she corrects herself. Lie, 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 lie. We watched her walk towards the school. Maddie is never seen. Maddie has not been seen since leaving this party. Who did she leave with? There is so much missing. Who did she leave with? I want to know. Who did she leave with? Do they have on video her going home? If they've got Stephan and Maddie leaving that party together and going home, we haven't been told about it. The first we hear from police about them having Stephan on camera is 7:35 a.m. If they did go back to that house in here, Mom knows what happened. Mom was there, and it happened around 11 o'clock. When she says 11 o'clock, I seen her going to bed. That's when it happened. 11 o'clock was put in there for a reason. Did she catch Stephan doing something to her? If the scenario here is that they did go back to Maddie's residence, okay, this is my theory. Did Mom walk in and catch Stephan doing something to Maddie? And it's like, oh my God, now I know. My daughter was telling me the truth that you were having relations with her. Did Mom blame Maddie? Here is the big question right here. The police are not saying anything about seeing Stephan and Maddie coming home after the party. Not even anything about Maddie coming home. No, I speak on all cases. I do reads. Before I know anything about the case, I do Ancestor deck readings. Then we go into what is known. And I follow it through, right through to the end. Hello, my sister, my beautiful sister. Yeah. I don't know about that because that would show in an autopsy, right? I don't know. I don't think the grandmother has anything to do with it. No, she doesn't say she was at work that day. She was at work the day before, and I believe she 3 to 11 shift. They'll be able to get all those records. Right? Sorry, you guys, I'm drinking my tea here too. I got honey in my tree in my tree. Oh my gosh, Willow, get your crap together, girl. Okay, I'm drinking tea with honey in it because my throat is sore. Must have put her somewhere and went to get her to move her body. Okay, but justice Journey to Justice. I'm just going to call you Journey. If that's the case, right? They don't talk about it here. The same place they got video of him doing this at 7:35 a.m., dropping off her backpack in the dumpster, they would see them coming in after the party, them leaving, and then returning. Why aren't they giving us these times? Did he leave? Did they get her out of the house at some time and then go and pick her up and bring her back? And it doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? I think she was already in the car when this happened. He leaves, comes back an hour almost later. But mom says at 8 o'clock, she sees her getting dressed. How could you? Because her backpack is already gone. How could you see? If you're seeing her getting dressed at 8, that means her backpack is still there because she hasn't gone out the door yet. But we know the backpack was already dropped off at 7:35 a.m. How can you see her getting dressed at 8? Her backpack would have still been in the house, right? So this time, prior to 7:35, when they get this, is the missing link. I believe that when he returns, like who returns to the scene of the crime with the body? He's already got rid of her backpack at 7:35. So she has to be in the car with him at 7:35. They just don't see her. Unless somewhere up here, something happens and they go and they put her body somewhere and come back home. And then at 7:35, he drops her backpack off, goes, picks up her body, and comes back. I don't think so. I think she was in the car with him, but they just didn't see her. And this is just mine. You can tell me if you think I'm right or wrong. You can disagree or agree. I think she was in the car with him at 7:35 when he dropped off the backpack. This is a lie. This 8 a.m. seeing her getting dressed is a lie. You knew. He's leaving with her body. He's trying to figure out where to put her. He doesn't find anywhere. He goes by the school. What's around? They probably thought that they could drop her off at the church, but there's cameras, so he couldn't do that. So he ends up coming back with her body to pick up mom. You're coming with me. We got to figure out a place to dispose of her. What do you guys think with that theory? Teresa Richards? Absolutely. That's what I believe. Oh, I'm so sorry, Gross. G. Ross. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to take that comment out though, because we can't use those words. I'm sorry. I have to remove that comment. Is there no mods in here? No mods, no mods. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to watch this chat close. We can't put SA, the photos of children, stuff like that. The M word, we can't put that in chat. I will get demonetized, you guys. Journey to Justice, absolutely. We don't know really we know what she was wearing because they've got the photos. She was wearing blue jeans. The mother even lied about what she was wearing. Yes, G. Ross, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I don't mean to silence you in any way, shape, or form. I just can't have those. You can still talk about that, but just use he M'd my child or SA'd my child, something like that. We got to keep all the bad words out. I don't want to silence you at all. I feel for you. My heart goes out to anyone that's ever had to deal with anything like this ever. So I just want you to know, yes, I just want you to know I'm not trying to silence you by any means, shape, or form. Yes, thank you, Des. I know, Des, you're driving, so you shouldn't even be typing. I don't know where my other mods are. Right? Shelby H. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to write that down. Dress at party. Thank you. See, I'm not on my game, you guys. So that's why I said I need you guys. There she is. Kate Bell's here. Thank you, Kate. She was wearing a dress at the party. You're right. So how did she get the jeans when the mother said she was wearing shorts? Right? Nothing is making sense. Shelby H, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. G. Ross, my heart goes out to you more than you know. Because there was stuff when I was younger too that happened, and my heart is with you. She went to bed that night, so mother said, so she would have got changed. But we can't believe the mother, right? So even if she got out of the dress and into pajamas for bed, the mother said she had shorts on. How'd she get from shorts to the jeans that they found her in, right? Hello, Frank. Are you the Frank that is friends or was friends with Stephan? If you are, I'd love to have you up on panel. My take is that he may have got DNA on her shorts, so he went back to mom's to get jeans. That could very well be. Okay, Frank. Had to ask, but welcome. This is very true. But I believe it happened. I believe it either happened if they have proof that Stephan and Maddie made it back to Maddie's house after the party. It happened in that house. But they're not telling us, did Stephan and Maddie even get back to the house? Right? I did. And back in the day, it was shunned upon. It was hidden. I'm 60 years old, guys. I know I don't look like it. You guys haven't really seen me. I'll go live on camera one of these days, you guys. Maybe soon, upcoming soon. And you guys can decide. I'm 60. I get 45, maybe 47 sometimes. But yes, I did. But back in the 70s, it was like, shh, 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 shh. We keep that within the family. Shh, don't talk about it. Even domestic abuse was hidden. But I believe this is when it happened, right here, throughout the night and overnight. And I'm almost thinking because the mother brought out 11 p.m., that's when I think it happened. I think the mother, if they did get back, okay, that's where I was. There's my ADHD again, you guys. Self-diagnosed, by the way. Or it could just be my old mind getting bad with memory. Maybe I got Alzheimer's. I don't know. There's something going on. My memory is shit. Anyway, if they do have proof that they came back, and obviously they would have had to go past this to get in them gates. If they have proof that they did return after the party, I think the mother walked in on something. And all caboose broke loose. We got a loose caboose, and she's the caboose. Mom is the caboose. We had a loose caboose. I think she lost her shit. Well, we know that she was consoling him instead of the other way around. I think she knew. But G. Ross says, I'm wondering what the mom has to say now that funny thing you say that. You know why? Because look it. He's arrested because of the proof on his phone. Mom goes silent. Police have Maddie's phone. She now knows that even though, don't forget, on the 26th, he wipes his phone. Factory reset. Accidental, my ass. She probably took things off of, deleted things off of Maddie's phone. And obviously she knows where to find the deleted stuff. And then you can empty it from the deleted stuff too. She gave herself away. And now the police have Maddie's phone, right? She's deleted things she didn't want the police to see. Like, I want to run away when I'm 13 and go live in the woods. Been deleted from her phone, as well as probably other things Maddie said, thinking, and she even says, I even went into the deleted folder. So she knows about the deleted folder and probably deleted everything from that too, thinking everything's gone. But now she finds out when Stephan gives the cops his phone that they find all this stuff going back to 2022 on his phone. She's got to be flipping the F out. Oh my God. That's what she's saying. Oh my God. They can get those messages even though I deleted them and then deleted the deleted files. They can still get it. She was flipping the F out. Right? There would have been signs. This child had to have been acting differently when this guy was around. I think that she walked in on something that night. Right? February 28th, he hands over his phone. By the 29th, which is the last day of February, they find this stuff and he is arrested. On the 28th, he's arrested. She goes silent. We have not heard a peep since he got arrested from her. She is freaking out because now she knows that even though he did a factory reset, which deletes everything, they still got this stuff off his phone. Then March 1st, Maddie's body's found. And how convenient that Maddie's phone was left at home that day. And there's other things that she said, you guys, like, no. She went to bed. She wasn't on her phone. No, she wasn't on her phone that night. Because why? And why did she leave her phone at home? Because she was already deceased. And you don't want to take her phone with the laptop and everything. Because then it could be tracked. Good, Teresa. I'm sorry that happened to your oldest daughter, but I'm glad that he was sent to prison. And yeah, I have trust issues. I've got a tattoo on my arm. Apology accepted, trust denied. It's there for a reason. It runs the whole length of my forearm, the inside of my forearm. Well, you know what? Little too late. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Gee, Ross, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Yeah, my sister has it as her screensaver on the phone. She took a photo of it. Here, let me see if I can. I'll show you guys. Don't mind the mess on my desk, you guys. As you can see, I was doing my diamond painting and trying to do this as I'm finding out more information. But this is it. Apology accepted, trust denied. That's on my forearm. Okay, and it is there for a reason. It's there for a reason. And my sister has it as her screensaver. There's Kat. Hey, Kat. Well, it's a little too late for her to lawyer up. Yeah, she's probably scared too that he's going to flip. Kim French says, I think the mother did the crime by freaking out of what she's seen happening, and Stearns covered it up. And she's waiting to see if he'll talk. If not, she will be the first to make a deal. I don't know if there's going to be any deal made here because the police now have Maddie's phone. And if they see that she deleted stuff, she's going to be in silver bracelets next. I think they're piecing this all together, you guys. Hello, Christine Isabel. Long time no see. Good to see you, beautiful. These parents obviously do not watch any true crime, right? Heidi thinks I'm right. I think, like I said, you guys, I'm still here. I haven't left the house yet. That's where I think it happened. And I think the mom knew. I think it happened around 11 o'clock at night. We're going to see when the probable cause affidavit comes out, when charges are laid in her death. We're going to see it. Yep. I spoke a little bit about that earlier, Jersey, but thank you. That's got to be the worst. That's got to be the worst, Teresa. It's got to be the worst. And did they go out even looking for her? Right? She says in the interview, okay, in the interview, she says they stayed at home. Well, we know that isn't true. She stayed at home. And this is another thing. She says, I'm staying at home waiting for a text or a call. Well, I find two things wrong with that. How can she text or call you? Her phone's at home. Red flags. And number two, you have a cell phone. You can be out with your cell phone searching for your daughter. But you're not. You're not. And how the hell can she call or text you if her phone is at home? Makes no sense. And in the interviews, she's consoling Stephan, not the other way around. And when she's giving an interview, he's sitting in the background, making sure, cracking his knuckles like, yep, I'm here listening. You best not say a damn thing. You know what I mean? Why isn't he sitting beside her, consoling her? There was no love there between the mother and Stephan. But between Stephan and Maddie, there was. You sick piece of you-know-what? He didn't give two craps about this mother. He didn't console her. His main focus was Maddie. Right? No, it was even told, Journey of Justice. It was even said by the friend that they were a couple and they broke up and got back together, broke up. But the friend said he was not living with her at the time that this happened. He had just hung out with him the weekend before, playing some board game and going to a bar. And some woman at the bar was hitting on him and he wanted nothing to do with her. Well, she was too old. He liked the younger ones, right? And he found it weird. Like, you're single, man. That was just the weekend before. So he was single. He wasn't with her anymore. But when you guys do this interview, it's your stepdaughter. It's your boyfriend. What the F? No, 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 no way. You guys weren't together. He was living at his mother's. The friend said the weekend prior to this, he was living back at his mom's. And another friend had said that he used to be roommates with Stephan way back in the day. Or Stephan used to live with Stephan and at Stephan's dad or something. Anyway, something going on there. And he hightailed it out of there because Stephan pulled a GUN on him. What? And the mother paid that roommate off to keep his mouth shut. Right? Wow. Wow. So we know this guy's a psycho. Since way back then, he pulled a GUN on his roommate, and the mother pays the roommate off to keep his mouth shut and not go to cops about it. What else is this mother hiding for him? Right? Yeah, and what 13-year-old doesn't know their own address? That's more bull. Exactly, Kim. Thank you. Right? Exactly. I don't know about that. I haven't heard about that. I know he lives out of state. Mary Michael. Hello, my love. So anyway, I decided to jump into the fray because I have an opinion, and this is a tolerant group. We are, as long as it's done respectfully. Maddie's mom is going down because she did the laundry and she never noticed anything inappropriate or suspicious. Right? Another thing, you guys, and this is I'm going to try and say this as easy as I can. Didn't the mother take her daughter to the doctors ever? Especially at 13, when you start reaching puberty and women get their little friend every month. You go for physicals. Didn't the doctors catch it? Catch something? Biodad lives in Texas. Okay. Good thing it didn't happen in Texas. He has a gun. And the photos that were on his phone of her front parts and her back parts, don't tell me that there was no red stuff that would have happened. Like, oh God, you guys, I don't want to talk about this. If he did something to her rear end, there would have been red stuff. Unless he had like a pencil deck, I'm going to say it. There would have been signs that the doctors should have caught. Yeah. Right? I wonder who else was at the party. Arbat, thank you for your comment. I wonder too. Like, I'm sure that they are interviewing, or they already have interviewed everybody that was at that party. But I'm still here. Who did Maddie leave that party with? Did she leave with Stephan? And did they go back to Maddie's? Because the mom doesn't say nothing, and neither does Stephan. And the police have said nothing. The yellow is what police have said. 7:35 a.m. they seen the backpack being dropped in the dumpster. 8:19 they see him return to the complex, and Maddie is seen deceased. What goes on here? Stephan leaves his mother's house to go to a party for Maddie, which is not held at Maddie's house because the mother says she was working. I don't believe a thing the mother says. No. I mean, something between Stephan and Maddie happened at that party. Or Maddie did something that Stephan took offense to or felt. I got to be careful what I say, you guys. I got to stand up. Sorry. I don't want to say she did anything that would ever deserve anybody abusing her in any way, shape, or form. But did he take it in a different light? Don't forget, she was in a pretty little dress and everything. These guys are sick. Sick. Was there something that happened at that party that he took an open invite? You know what I mean? Well, I'll go back to your place with you. Did mother walk in on something? Oh, he's here. He's going to spend the night. Oh, I'm so happy. And, Maddie does go upstairs to try and get away from him, maybe. And then he goes, oh, I'm going to go upstairs, have a shower or something. And mother is like, oh, he's just having a shower. But then, okay, why is he taking so long? Goes up to check and maybe catches him doing something to Maddie. You know what I mean? I don't know. Something happened there, and I think the mother walked in on it. And I think that's why she's part of it. They had to have gone back to Madeline's home. No, they don't. They don't have to. Because from what the police are saying here, don't forget, this yellow is police. They see him dropping off the backpack in the dumpster, right? Did she have that backpack at the party with her? We don't know. This is a blank. The day of February 25th, that night and overnight is blank. The first thing we know, other than what the mother says, because we can't believe her. So hers, whatever she says, forget it. The first thing we know for sure is that he is seen at 7:35 dropping the backpack in the dumpster. And then the next thing we know for sure, what the police said, is they seen him on video coming back at 8:19. So I'm assuming at 7:35, he's leaving. He dumps this off and he leaves. He comes back almost an hour later to the complex at 8:19 a.m. and Maddie is deceased in the car. I think he came back to get the mom. Like, nope, you're coming with me. I can't find a place. I think he went over by the church thinking he could drop her somewhere near the school. And their story was going to be, that's where we dropped her off. But there was no way that he could drop her off there now. She's deceased. He can't drop her off there because he's seen the cameras. He had said, oh, it's funny, there's no cameras. How do you know there was no cameras up and down that street? He was watching for cameras and he couldn't find a spot where there was no cameras. So I think he went back to get the mom and come on, this is your area where you live, because when he did live with her, it wasn't for long, according to the friend. So she knows the area better than him. He goes back to get the mother to find an area to drop her off. That's what I think. That's just my opinion. But if something else happened, say Stephan took Maddie to his mother's, didn't take her home, took her with him. But still, maybe, okay, so if he's takes her to his place or a motel room or something. This is just another theory, you guys. Just stick with me. If after the party, he doesn't take Maddie home, he goes somewhere else with Maddie. And at 7:35, he comes back, drops this stuff in the dumpster, right? So it looks like she was home, but she really wasn't. Leaves and then comes back and Maddie's deceased. Right? This mom seeing her at 8 o'clock that is out of the question. It didn't happen. So he comes back and it's around her time here. That she says she sees her getting dressed, but then we know this isn't true. He comes back at 8:19. Does he really come back at around 8? No, it's 8:19 because she is seen in the car deceased. He comes back and picks up the mom. And then they say they leave and drop her off at 8:40. That's what I think happened. Either way, it happened at home and they're not giving us the time frames of anything else of them coming back from this party. But what we do have, and if he did go home with her back to Maddie's, then she was already in the car deceased here. They just didn't see her. He drops off the backpack. He goes to dispose of her body, thinks that he can dispose it at the complex, at the church, but sees, nope, too many cameras, blah, blah, blah. There's a camera there. I don't know where I can drop her off. So goes back and gets mom because he returns at 8:19, goes back and gets mom, and then they leave. Then the lies start. 8:40 a.m., drop Maddie off at church. But they don't tell us what time that he leaves. They say that he returns to the complex with Madison deceased in the car at 8:19. What time did they leave? They had to have left, right? Did they wait? Did they leave her in that car? I don't know if they got a garage. Did they leave her in that car? Talk about what they're going to do, right? During that time, because between 1 and 2:30, the car gets a flat tire. They're on Old Hickory Tree Road, and then they're seen on not Old Hickory Tree Road, just Hickory Tree Road, changing a flat tire. Somebody sees him, and that's where her body is found, you guys. Let's go back to this, right? So, this is where they live. He goes over here. When he leaves, he drops the backpack. He has Maddie in the car with him. If he spent the night. That's if. Let's follow this. If he spent the night at Maddie's, I believe the mother walked in on something and caught him. Maddie's life is ended right then and there. I think she blames Maddie. Then, so he leaves, right? Where are we? Where the heck are we here? Here we are. They leave. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. They come down here. Here's the dumpster. Right? He dumps Maddie's backpack. He leaves. Okay. They leave. They go up this way. He goes up this way. Over to here. Here's the school. And the mother says, it's right beside the school. No, it's not. It's all the way over here. Here's the elementary school. Here's the church. So if you live, let's get this in perspective. You live here. Why would you go all the way past the school to get to this church? Why wouldn't you have dropped her off, say, over here? Why would you go all the way past? Don't forget, look at you guys. Here's where they live. You go this way to go to the school. Why would you go past the school to the church? Because here's the church. He wanted to dump her over here, but then realized they had cameras. So he goes back home, picks up the mother, and guess where they go? They go down here. Okay? St. Cloud. They go the opposite direction of where they say they dropped her off. This is Old Hickory Tree Road right here. Old Hickory Tree Road. This over here is just plain Hickory Tree Road. So that's why a lot of people were thinking she was found over here. She was not. She was found here. So the car is seen here. The car is seen here. Look at the direction they're going. So I don't have the times that they were seen here and here. Anybody know what time they were seen over here on Old Hickory Tree Road? Because I know at 2:30 he was seen here on Hickory Tree Road. See, look at it. I'm going to scroll in. It says the name. Come on. It's going to make me a liar? Serious? Okay, wait. Layers? Everything. Show me everything. Hickory Tree Road. Okay? If we go back over here, see what I mean, you guys? What's the name of this one? Old Hickory Tree Road. See that? Old Hickory Tree Road. So they were seen over here and then down here onto, what is it, Nolte Road. They were seen again here at this intersection. Now, the thing is, I don't know what time they were seen here and here. But look at which way it's going. Look at this, you guys. It's coming from the house, down, and then over here. Okay? They came down around here. Why did she pick this area? Why did they pick this area? Because this is where Maddie's body was found, right here. Okay? We can see here's the one post, here's the gate, here's the other post, here's that yellow sign. Okay? Here's the gate. Okay? Let me bring up back to the map here. Let's go down to Street View. Okay, so here's that yellow sign right there. You can see it there. Here's that one post, and here is the post. Don't forget, they're standing somewhere over here taking the picture going down along the side of the fence. All of this fence here is all teddy bears and everything. She was found right back in here. I have the picture, and I'm not showing it. And you can see these vines because the picture is taken from this side. They're over here taking the pictures, and you can see the grass area here. And these exact, they're almost look like almost like bamboo right here. That's where she's found. Okay. So to me, it's like, that's what he did. He went back to get her. Where can we take her? And she says, I know this place. Maybe they were looking around trying to see if they could get near this, but decided to come down here because this road would follow through, right? When they come to the end of Nolte Road, it ends there. They would have to turn right or left. They turn this way and follow this road around. The party was at the grandma's house. Thank you for that. Jersey, thank you so much for that. Okay, so the party was at Grandma's. Let me write that down. Thank you so much for that, Jersey. Yeah, he said he went out looking for them with police. Nope. Not no more. Unsolved crimes uncovered. The picture depicts her in like a bluish green sweatshirt like thing, jeans, and just laying there under, partially under by them bushes there on the ground. Yeah, it has nothing to do with that house. That house is way over here somewhere. It was nowhere near the house. That house that they were searching, it was nowhere near there. That house was over here, I think, somewhere. She was found over here. There's no house anywhere near. I think it was on the other side or something. I don't know. I don't even know where that house was, but I know it was nowhere near where they found her body. Unless this is the house that they were searching. Is this, damn it. Is this the house that you guys are all talking about? No, it's far from here. Is this the house you guys are talking about that was apparently for sale? Is this it? Kim French, you say it looked like that house was vacant for and for sale. Just saying. Is this the house you're talking about? Okay. If you guys have a question that I'm not answering or not an area I'm not going to, if feel free to put in a super chat. It flashes up on my screen so I can see your comment. I'm losing a lot because they're just scrolling by as I'm watching here. Because I don't see any other houses here. Now there's this house, but this is like a farm. I don't know where you guys are talking about. I have no idea. Is it this house you're talking about? No, that's a farm. Did the live restart? What are you talking about? Jay Ross. I have no idea what you're talking about. It did for you? Why did it restart? I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Because Maddie was found right here behind these bushes. This is where he pulled over with his flat tire. And the guy that was driving by said, "Hey, I seen that car parked on the side of the road changing a tire." So what they probably did is they had no choice but to dispose of her there because they were scared probably of maybe somebody stopping and helping them to change the tire or stop and ask them if they need help, right? So that's why they got that body, her body, out of the car and just threw it behind here. I don't know. I don't know what area with this house you guys are talking about. All I know of is I've heard people talking about a house, and I don't know where that is. Unless you put it in the comments and I've missed it. Like I said, if you want to do a super chat and put it in, I will see it. The only other house I see is here. Let's see. Oops. Is this the house? Yeah, and see, this is all a preserve, a hunting preserve. Oh God, I wouldn't want to live there. Bullets flying at my house. See, Hickory Tree Road, you guys, Hickory Tree Road. And then there's Old Hickory Tree Road. So I don't know. I'm looking here, you guys, because I don't see. Oh, it looks like there could be another house there. But don't forget, you guys, he wouldn't carry her body. If he parked in one of these houses, there's a house here, he would have to carry her body all the way down here and dispose of it. It's not happening. The guy said he's seen him parked on the side of the road right here, changing a flat tire. So that's why they disposed of her there, because they couldn't take the chance of somebody seeing her in the car. Well, hello, Blondie, and welcome. I have not seen the police say that at all. And I highly doubt that. What the police did say is in the photos, they seen bedding and other things that belong to that house. That's how they know those photos were taken in the house. They didn't say anything about them all sharing a bed. Hello, stay-at-home mom detective. Well, welcome. Apparently, he has no criminal record. So I can't see him parking down here or the next nearest house is here and walking with her deceased all the way down here. I can't see it because this was between 1 and 2:30 in the afternoon that this guy's seen him parked on the side of the road here. So there's no way that he's going to walk down the road with a deceased body. Oh, not bothering us at all, Blondie. If I sound a little rough, that's just because of my throat. But this is where she was found. And that photo is taken right here. Like I said, I am not showing it. Some people have showed it blurred out. I am not showing it even blurred out. I'm not showing it. But that photo is right here. I've lined it up with the trees here, like the trunks of it almost look like bamboo. It's weird. And if you look at it from this side on the road, oops, let's go down to the road again. See these trees? These stalks here, some of these, like this one, look like bamboo almost in the picture. And they've taken the picture on this side. I believe she's right behind, well, in this area between these two bushes. She's right in here. And the picture is taken over here facing this way. So they're taking the picture because you can see this grass behind these trees. And this is where all the animals and everything are on the fence. I think there it is there. And they've now got this gate closed. But here's where all the teddy bears are. You see this big post here? We will go back to here. They are on this post right here. From here down. And there's the gate. Right? Blondie, I'm there with you, girl. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, this poor girl. She didn't have a chance. Cat H. Not a smart man at all. No, neither one of them are. Elizabeth Burks, hello. Thanks, Willow. The mom's own words are very telling. Yes. He did work at Disney for a while. But from what I've heard of that, Leslie, is a lot of seasonal workers were hired by a temp agency. So that could be why Disney is saying, well, we never hired him because they were hired through a temp agency. But his friend did say that he did work there for a time. Yeah, something happened. Like I said, it's bringing me back. I haven't left this yet. I think she did something to piss him off at the party. Or said something. Or he caught her about to say something. Something happened at this party. And then if he brought her home, it happened in the home. Or because they don't say anything before 7:35, except for what the mother says, and we can't believe her. We've got no sighting that the police have said, and the mom and Stephan haven't said, we got home from the party at such and such time. Nothing like that is said by the mother or Stephan or the police. So we don't have Stephan and or Maddie coming back to Maddie's home after that party. You see that? Night and overnight, we've got nothing. What happened from that party and the time she left grandma's? We don't know if she left with Stephan. Did she leave with somebody else? Did Stephan go with Maddie? Did Maddie go with somebody? We got nothing except for the mom saying she said goodnight to her at 11 o'clock, which we can't believe because she told police that the last time she seen Maddie was her getting dressed at 8 a.m., which we know didn't happen. This didn't happen. This didn't happen. I think by 11 o'clock that night could be a very telling time. A very telling time. I think that could be when her life was taken, was right around that time. And if Stephan did go home with Maddie, they're not showing us, the police aren't showing us any CCTV or telling us about what time they got back. And if Stephan did get back, if Maddie did go upstairs to go to her bedroom, and then Stephan, I'm going to go and have a shower. And the mother, okay. Oh, he's taking too long in the shower. I'm going to go and check and see what's going on and catch them doing something. Or did Stephan take her somewhere else, show up, which they're not telling us, right? But show up, just drop the backpack, not even go back to the house. Oh my God, you guys. When I said that, I started choking. Hang on a sec. Oh, I think I got it under control. I started choking uncontrollably when I said that. Choking uncontrollably. Sorry. Or like I said, I think she was choked, strangled. So if he did take her somewhere else, he comes back in the morning and just dumps her backpack in the dumpster. So she had to have had her backpack at the party. Dumps her backpack in the dumpster. Maybe she even had a change of clothes. Maybe it was a thing. Maybe it was prearranged that she was going to stay somewhere else overnight. So she brought a change of clothes. I'm just saying hypothetically, this could have happened. So Stephan and Maddie leave the party. Stephan takes her wherever. He does something to her, ends her life. In the morning, it's like, oh my God, I got to make it look like she made it home. So I'm going to go and drop her backpack off at 7:35 a.m. I'm going to leave. I'm going to get rid of her remains. But then he returns to the complex with her deceased body. That doesn't make any sense. I think it's the one I said before. I think they both went back to Maddie's. I think the mother caught him doing something to Maddie, blame Maddie. Maddie becomes unalived. They drop her. He drops her backpack. He says, okay, I'm going to get rid of her. Mother's probably freaking out. Drops her backpack. So it looks like she was walking out and somebody grabbed her in the complex. So he drops her backpack there. Goes to try and dispose of her. Goes to that church and, oh my God, can't do it there. It's not going to look like she made it even there to school. Can't do it. There's a camera there. So he goes back because he returns at 8:19. Goes back and gets mom and says, you're coming with me. That's what I think happened. Kate Bell, thank you so much. I appreciate you beyond belief. It does help me and helps the channel. So I do appreciate every little bit helps. I take a lot of time out of my days. Like I said, like you guys can see right here. I got this here too, and you got it up on screen. I was working on my diamond painting, and I said, I got to get this in front of you guys. I need your help because I can't figure this out. I can't figure it out. So I jump back on here, and here we are, and I'm still here. We're still alive, Patty Ward. We are still alive. So that's what I think happened. I think they both went back to Maddie's. I think he did something to Maddie. She caught them. Maddie was unalived. So, okay, this is what we got to do. Get rid of her backpack. Right? Thank you, Des. Thank you so much. Drops the backpack so it looks like somebody else did it. He leaves to go and try and dispose of her body over. They have this, I'm going to just go and drop her off somewhere towards school so people think she went to school, right? And it happened there. But I've already dropped the backpack. Uh-oh. So I think he drove around for a while trying to find a spot because at 7:35, it's not even an hour later, he comes back. So I think he drives around trying to find a spot. And now everybody's up and awake. He can't find a spot. So I think he goes back to the complex, picks up the mom. You got to come with me because I don't know where I can get rid of her without being seen. What are they both doing? And the mom says, we drop her off. Yeah, you dropped her off all right, but it wasn't at no church. We, you guys, we. Journey to Justice. Thank you so much. It means the world to me, you guys. And you guys have really helped out with some of this. Because with some of the things you guys are telling me, it's making me think, could that have happened? Would it fit in this timeline? Right? What happened here, you guys? Somebody said that they had the party at the grandma's. I didn't know that. Okay? No, unsolved crimes. No, she was not. It wasn't her. She was already deceased. She was already deceased. Somebody said they seen somebody walking at around 8:45 in the morning by the church, but it was really grainy. No, she was already deceased by then. She was already deceased. When that car returned that morning at 8:19 a.m., the day she went missing, remember, the mother didn't find out, she says, until 4 o'clock that afternoon, right? At 8:19, at 7:35, her backpack is in the complex. He's dumping it in the dumpster at the complex. So she's deceased before 7:35 a.m. She's deceased in here. Where did they go? And that's why I need your guys' help. Is there a report from news or police or an affidavit that says after the party they went boom? Where? After Maddie's party, she went where? Where did he go? Where did Maddie go? That's what I'm looking for. It happened right here, February 25th, the nighttime, and then overnight into the 26th. It happened because as of 7:35 a.m., she's already deceased. What happened between the time, we don't even know the time she left the party. I would assume a little girl, 13, party probably goes till 4 or 5 in the afternoon. What happens between then and 7:35 when he's dropping that backpack in the dumpster? Where's the CCTV? They catch him at the complex at where Maddie lives at 7:35 a.m. dropping off the backpack in the dumpster. Where's the CCTV that catches any cars going in after that party or leaving after that party between the time Maddie leaves grandma's and Stephan leaves grandma's to 7:35 a.m.? That's what we're missing. That's where it happened. Okay, so grandma's story. Where did you see that? Thank you again, Journey to Justice. Thank you so much. Leslie says, was she going to stay over after the party at grandma's? I don't know. We don't know what grandma's story is. Teresa Richards, I agree. I need your help, you guys. Where? Anywhere in a police document, news, or like the arrest affidavits, anything, does it talk about when Maddie's party was done on February 25th, the nighttime and overnight until 7:35 a.m., where were they? Did Stephan go to mom's? Did Maddie go home to mom's? Did they go together? Did he wait in the bushes somewhere and get Maddie while mom was sleeping and then do something to her? But I think mom is in on it because she's covering this. I don't believe any of this. So I believe mom knows. My thoughts right now, and it's only my thoughts because this is a blank canvas, is I think Maddie in a dress and everything else maybe made him feel some sort of way. He goes home with Maddie to mom's. Something happened. And I think mom caught it. That's what I think. That's what I think. Or I'm still staying with that theory. Did Stephan get up early, go and wake Maddie up and SA her, but then mom woke up and caught it? Caught him SAing her? And she went loco? Did Maddie tell her beforehand, Mom, this is what he's doing to me? And the mother ignored it or didn't believe her? And then she caught them? Something happened. Prior to 7:35 a.m., from the time they get home from grandma's, so I'm going to say like from 6 o'clock maybe. Or did mom see her go upstairs? And then all of a sudden, Stephan needs to go and have a shower or something, and she catches them at night, because I feel like 11 o'clock is something. Or did he get up early to wake up Maddie for school? You know, honey, you stay in bed. I'll go wake Maddie up. And she catches him SAing Maddie, and all hell breaks loose. So Maddie's put in the car. Her backpack's dropped off. He goes to try and get rid of her, but can't because there's too many cameras. So he comes back, gets mom, and then they go and get rid of her. Because she says to the cops the last time she's seen her was 8 o'clock. Right? We know that's not true because her backpack's dropped off at 7:35. And the last time, like, this is what she told cops. Well, the last time I seen her was 8 o'clock in the morning. She was getting dressed. Well, you didn't see her leave? You didn't say goodbye, have a good day at school? That's why there's this big question mark. So many reasons why this does not make sense. The last time, this is what she told police. Mom says Maddie getting dressed, 8 o'clock. She told police that's the last time she's seen Maddie. And we know it's bullcrap because at 7:30, she's already deceased. At 8:19, for sure, she's already deceased. But, okay, you see your daughter getting dressed. Okay, I've gotten up with my kids. Okay, my kids are getting dressed. I'm going downstairs, going to make them some breakfast. They eat their breakfast, they go out the door. That's the last time I see them, is when they're going out the door, not when they're getting dressed. So that makes no sense. And then up here, she tells the news the last time she seen Maddie was 11 o'clock the night before. So we can't believe mom. Right? Okay, that's what I want to check. This is what I want to check. This is what I want to check. Oh my gosh, you guys, my throat. I don't know what happened, but when I started talking about that, I like uncontrollably, I couldn't stop choking. Let's see over here. Let's go back. There's no garages. Is there a garage on this one, you guys? Right here? Is there a garage? What's this? There's the door to go in. Is this a garage? Or did they all have to park out here? No, they all had to park out here. So what I'm saying is this happened way before 7:30 in the morning she was put in that car. And then do you remember he said she was sleeping? So in case anybody's seen him carrying her out to the car, he could say she was sleeping. I'm driving her to school. She was sleeping. Remember in his interview, he said she slept most of the way there because somebody asked, what was the conversation you were having with Maddie in the car when you were driving her to school? He said she slept most of the way. Did he say that in case somebody's seen him putting her into the car? So I believe before everybody started getting up in the complex, he already had Maddie in the car. So long before 7:30. 7:30 is just when he went and dropped the backpack and left to get rid of her body. I think they were in the house flipping the F out. Right? So I think she was put in that car long before 7:30. So through the night, oh, she was going to run away. Did he maybe put her in the car in the middle of the night and then somebody, hoping somebody would see her in the car? Like, oh, she was going to steal the car and take off, and somebody choked her out in the car? Is that what they were going to try and say? Because if he put her in the car, oh my gosh, you guys, help me out here. CCTV is going to be paramount on this. Did he have her in the car a lot earlier and try to dispose of her but couldn't find a place or something? And then come back, park, get her book bag and everything? Oh, better get her book bag. Because, where am I? I'm over here. They came out the door. What's across here? Nothing but bush. Nothing but woods across the street. So if he parked right here and brought her out the front really quick, would these people even see him? Nobody over here would, because the car would be hiding, right? But these people might right here. Even if he parked right here and took her out the door, these people, if they were awake, would have seen. But nobody else, unless they were out in the parking lot. Right? So if he did it early enough, he parked here, brought her out the door. See, I don't think these people would have seen, because the car would have been blocking. Carries her out, puts her in the car. The only ones that would have seen are maybe these people through this window. Because see how it's on a curve there, you guys? So he comes out this way. These people wouldn't see because the car would be blocking unless they caught him going across here with her. The only other people that may have a chance to see are these people here through this window. And if people are sleeping that early in the morning, or did he put her in the car earlier than that? Right? Goes out, goes down here this way, comes around here, and there's the dumpster. On his way out, he dumps her backpack in the dumpster and leaves. And leaves out through these gates. So there's gates here. There's a gated community. There's a dumpster too. Wait, let's go there. There's dumpsters there too, guys. But they said it was the complex's dumpster, so he wouldn't be able to get in there. So yeah. So he had to have, because there's the gated community here, get in. So he had to go over here first. Whoops, where did I go now? There it is. He had to go over here first. So he came out. He left Maddie's. They're over here. So he left. He came down here, went around here, dumped her backpack, and left. Okay, let's see something. For shits and giggles, let's see something. Where's that school? There it is. And this is what I don't get, you guys. Do you see this? Here's where they live. He probably came down here, through here or whatever, around, however he get around. Why would you go past the school to drop her off? Look at, that's where their home is. Why would you go all the way past the school unless you were planning on dumping her here somewhere and found out, like, he couldn't dump her anywhere here because there's too many houses. Couldn't dump her here. It's all houses. But here, look at, I can go behind this church and dump her here. But there was cameras. So he couldn't do it. Why else would he go all the way past the school? Way too many cameras all over here. So he comes back. Let's see. Let's just do this. Let's see. We'll take the quickest route. I don't even know what the quickest route would be. Like, he has to go right past that school. Okay, wait a minute. Because you would think he would leave. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so he leaves. He goes here. Okay, let's just go to here. He leaves. He comes down here. To here, maybe? I don't know. We're going to go here. Gets off here. 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 It's 5.21 miles. Why would you go? So 5 miles through city streets and everything. How long would that take you? About 20 minutes? About 20 minutes? Does that sound about right, you guys? Through city streets and everything, blah, blah, blah. 20 minutes. And he goes past the school. Like, he could have dropped her off instead of going down here where he would think there is no cameras in this area. Why wouldn't he drop her off right here in this plaza? There's school. Why would you go all the way over here for her to have to walk all the way back. It doesn't make sense. Why would you go all the way over here when you could have? He said, oh, she was embarrassed about the car. Okay, you could have dropped her off here. And she could have just walked down the road to school here. But no, there's too many cameras here. That's why he said he went here. This is where I think he was planning on dumping her. But he couldn't. Too many cameras. There was a camera there. He couldn't drop her here because there's cameras. Or here. There's too many cameras. So he goes back. He goes back to the house. Gets her. They get in the car and their journey begins down this way. They're spotted on Old Hickory Tree Road here, Nolte Road here, and then Hickory Tree Road is where they find her over here. Too many cameras. Too many cameras. They come down here where there is nothing out here but farmland. Like there's a couple of houses and stuff over here. Like there's one over here. And there's one down here. But look at. This is where he gets the flat tire. You can't see that other house. The other house can't see you. And you can't see that other house. It's around that bend over there. This is the perfect area for a flat tire. Or was he just saying he had a flat tire so he could dispose of her there? Right? So I do believe, like I said, you guys, was he going to try and maybe get to Alligator Lake? Was he just pretending to have a flat tire in case anybody pulled up so he could get rid of her? Between Pearl Lake and Alligator Lake and Brick Lake. Brick Lake. Wow. See, Hickory Tree Road. The one over here is Old Hickory Tree Road. See that? Old Hickory Tree Road. This is where they were spotted here. And Nolte. But she was found here. It doesn't make any sense, you guys. Hello, in Sherry's opinion. Nice to see you. I don't know why the mother isn't. Leslie says, I don't know why the mother isn't in custody. I think they're building their case. I think she'll be in silver bracelets in no time. This just boggles my mind. It's like, Maddie lived here. You're driving her to school, but you go way past. How far past? Let's see. So here's a school. 0.45, so almost half a mile from the school. Right? Dropped her off because she was embarrassed with the car. Well, if that was the case, here's a plaza right here. You could have dropped her off. There's the school. You could have dropped her off right here. But no, you couldn't. Because there's too many cameras. They would have seen that you didn't drop her off. You wanted to drop her off over here in this lake, I think. I think he wanted to get her into here, but he's seen that there was cameras. Oops, can't do that now. And then he says in his interview, oh, it's amazing that there's just no cameras on this Town Loop Boulevard by the church. There's no cameras. I think he was searching and he's seen there was no, like down here, if you go down here, this is all like the back parts of places. Like nobody would have cameras here. And there's all kinds of trees obscuring it. You know what I mean? I think he thought this was a great place to do it until he's seen the camera on the church. Can we get in there? Can we get in the church? What's this? Maybe he was going to try and dump her in here. Can we get in here? We can get in the church, you guys. Let's go see where that camera is. Where's the camera? There's a camera on this church somewhere. Is this it here? There it is, right there. Nope, that's on the roof. I can't get over there. But there apparently is a camera on this church somewhere. Oh, could it be there? Or here? Right there? Because it looks like there's things hanging off. One facing that way, one here, and one here. Can we get over to that parking lot? Come on now. No? Oh, yes, maybe. No. Damn it. Why didn't you go over here? No, those are drain pipes. Where's the camera? I don't know. I'm not good at spotting this stuff, you guys. Sorry, you guys, if I'm missing comments or going by too quick. As I'm looking at another screen. Could this be a camera? Could it be over here? Up here? Because they said they see somebody walking by. What about over here? Can we go in there? No. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't see any. You guys see any cameras? Maybe this right here? One of them round ball ones? Like, was he going to try and dump her at a church? Was he going to try and maybe dump her? What? Look at the playground. Remember they said she liked the playgrounds too or something? I don't see any other place where there could... What's that? Oh, what's that? Oh, look at the palm trees. No, those are just... This is a light. I'm not sure what that is. Where'd that go? That's a light, but the other one didn't look like that. See these big, huge lights? They're solar. Where did I see that other one? Come on now. Can't get that way. Oh my gosh, and look at that, a big cross. There. What's that? No, that's another light. And this is the street. Oh, what's this? Could that be a camera? Well, in Sherry's opinion, we know they had one because there was something mentioned about camera footage at the church. This could be a camera right here. Catching people going in and out. Could he have maybe wanted to dump her here, but seen the camera? Oh my gosh, look at that, you guys. Because that's what the big lights look like. It's sad. That's what I think it is. I think he went back to get her because he couldn't find an area to get rid of her. So instead of dumping her, he's seen the cameras. So that's why he went back at 3:19. And that would make sense. 40 minutes to come down here, look around, see that he couldn't dump her there. So he goes back home, makes it back home at 7:19 or 8:19, picks up the mom, and then they leave together. And then they go and dispose of her down here, right here. They're seen going through here, disposing of her here. This is where somebody's seen him on the side of the road, apparently fixing a flat tire. I wonder if there was even a flat tire, because she was disposed of right here. And then hightail it home. I'd like to know what time these were seen. He was seen at these two spots up here at Old Hickory Tree Road. This is Hickory Tree Road. This is Old Hickory Tree Road and Nolte. So I wonder when they were seen up here. Did they still have Maddie then? Or were they on their way back? Because that is... Whoops. Sorry for the coffee, guys. Whoops. Damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Son of a gun. Okay, there. There. 22 miles. So how long does it take to drive 22 miles? And then add 10 minutes. Like, because they got to go through town and stop at stoplights, whatever. 22 miles. Because if he's seen between 1 and 2:30, so let's say 2:30, how long does it take to drive 22 miles? Anybody? 40 minutes? That would bring her back home. If say it was 2:30, say 40, okay, so add 15 minutes, say an hour. That would bring her back home at 3:30. And then she goes at 4 o'clock and pretends to go and pick up Maddie. Because don't forget, we've got a lot of stuff that we're going through here, like towns and little, you got to stop at stoplights and whatever here going through, you know what I mean? That's just roughly. Stop signs, dirt roads where you're not going, 40 kilometers, 50 kilometers an hour. I don't know what that is in miles per hour, but I know 100 kilometers an hour is 60 miles. 100 kilometers an hour is 60 miles an hour. in the States, which is going to be really weird when I'm driving in the States. I'm used to going like $120, 120 kilometers an hour. That's what we do on our highways here, which is like probably 80 for you guys. 90 maybe even, I don't know. That gives her time to get back home. Drop him off, right? Because he's still there when they're being interviewed the next day, so he stayed there with her. Drop him off at home and then pretend to go and pick her up. No, I don't think she was sleeping, Marilyn. I think she worked a 3 to 11 shift, if that's even true. So, no, she would be getting up early enough in the morning, 3 to 11. Like, who's not up till 11 o'clock at night? Me, but still. And then you got a full night's sleep until you get up in the morning. That's why I think he went back and got her at 8:19. That's what I think happened, is because he couldn't dispose of her. He didn't know the area good enough. He went over by the church and seen he couldn't. There's camera there. So he went back and got the mother. Because this doesn't make sense. Here's where they live, down here. Why would you go all the way past the school instead of just dropping her off, coming up, even dropping her off over here somewhere, here, pulling in here, dropping her off. She could walk over to school, or dropping her off in this plaza and let her walk back to school. No, you go all the way over here, way past the school. Don't forget, they live down here. Why would you go all the way past the school? It makes no sense. And the only reason going back with her deceased body in the car at 8:19 in the morning is to go and get mom. Mom had to have known. Who would go back to mom's place with her deceased daughter in your car? Who would do that unless mom knew? Which brings me back to this. Something happened here. I would say Maddie probably got home from her party around 5, 6. So between 6 p.m. and prior to 7:35 a.m. is when this happened to her. And I think mom might have caught him doing something in this time frame. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see, you guys, until an arrest is made for Maddie's death, which is going to give us more information. But I wanted to share this with you guys because it was driving me crazy. I was going over and over and over it. I even tried to do my diamond painting to get my mind off of that, and it wasn't happening. So I had to go live, see what you guys thought. I think mom was angry. I think Summer, I think she had told mom that Stephen, Stephen, whatever you want to call this goof. I said it. Whatever you want to call him. It. POS. Monster. Waste of flesh. I think Maddie told her mother a while back, this is what he's doing to me. And mom either didn't believe her or didn't want to lose him. And okay, I'll never do it again. You know what I mean? So maybe he got caught back in 2022 and swore to her he'd never do it again. So she left it like that. And then the night of Maddie's party, we know he did it again. And Maddie's not going to say nothing now because her mother didn't believe her or whatever, you know? And then the day of the party, something transpired. Either Maddie said something or done something that he did not like. Maybe he thought that she was provoking or provocative or whatever, which is sick in itself. She had a dress on, a pretty dress. She looked so pretty. Did that spark him? And then they get back home and he's going to take her again, regardless. And mom catches them. And now we got to silence Maddie. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, was she young enough before that mother wasn't worried about her? Did they threaten her? They'll come and take you away. I'll never see you again. Whatever they say. We know these perps say a lot of sick shit. He'll never do it again. And then did he, in turn, threaten Maddie to keep it quiet? And, you know, all the other times, but this time mom caught him? I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Because this right here is when it happened. No one knows where Stephan went after the party. We know he went to that party. We don't know where Maddie went. Did Stephan go with Maddie home? Did Stephan go somewhere else and Maddie go home? And then him sneak in and do something when mom was sleeping? I don't know. Did Stephan take her somewhere else? We don't know. This is the big question right here. And I do believe police know, but they're not telling us. We need more of this yellow up in here. When did Maddie come home? If she came home, when? Where's this time frame up here? Did Stephan go to Maddie's? Where's that time frame? Did Stephan leave any time from the time they get home from the party, if they went to Maddie's, prior to 7:35 a.m.? Did he go in and out during this time? We need to know. That's where all the answers lay, right here. Mark my words. I'll stake my degree on it. Right here. Right here. And mom is flipping the F out right now. Why? Because police now have Maddie's phone. She has gone silent since he got arrested. She probably knew he erased his phone and then they still found stuff. And that's why he got arrested. And she's probably freaking out right now going, oh my God, they got Maddie's phone. Because she told everybody that she went through Maddie's phone and found nothing unusual. She even checked her deleted stuff. So mom knew to check the deleted stuff. And then you can empty the deleted folder. Did she think she got rid of any kind of evidence from Maddie's phone? Hands it over to police. And now, so Maddie's phone's handed over, his phone's handed over, and then the day after they hand over their phones, over Maddie's phone and his phone, boom, the cops come and arrest him because they found stuff on his phone that he wiped. That she is flipping out right now. And then she goes silent. She's gone silent. And then on March 1st, Maddie is found in the area where Stephan was seen by a passerby. And he was in that car parked on the side of the road where I showed you she was found. And even in the photos, you can see from the helicopter and everything that's the area she was. Like I said, I have the photo. I will never show well, it's gone now anyway. I know it's never really gone. I wouldn't know how to retrieve it again, but it's like I shredded. Like I didn't. I'm sorry, but I actually blocked the person that sent me that photo. I can't unsee it. That person can no longer email me. I blocked the person. Like I specifically said, I never want to see that photo, and somebody sent it. So it's like, I'm going to be very iffy now with people sending me photos and stuff, because this one said, is this the area she was found? That's all it said. Like in the, like they put a headline and then there was a file there to click on it. So I clicked on it and that's when the photo came up. And it's like, oh my God. Oh my God. So that person's blocked. So if you are sitting here in chat, I don't know what name you would go by on here. But if I find out and I will find out who you are, even though you don't use your real name, I don't think on here, you're going to be blocked from my channel too. Like, I don't need that. That's disgusting. And why anybody would, let alone keep that picture, let alone send it out to others, is disgusting. You're disgusting for doing that. You should be charged. And I don't usually call people out. I get tons of hate mail and everything else. I don't care. Roll it off my back. I don't care. Even though they're hating, at least they're talking about me. They're making me famous. Anyway, that's the way I look at it. I've said that since I'm a kid. Keep talking about me. You're making me famous. I think I was about Maddie's age when I started saying stuff like that. But anyway, I will figure out who you are on here. And you will be blocked from my channel too. You're disgusting. You are disgusting. I'm sure to get at least one thumbs down now. Right? Let alone have that on your your computer yourself and then send it out to people, especially somebody like me that says, I never want to see that. Yeah, that's an innocent child. Oh. Well, we don't know that. It's rumors. It's rumors. I don't go by rumors. And that's just awful to say. Whoever started that rumor, like, be careful who you listen to. That's what I'm going to say to you. Be careful who you listen to, because there's a lot of people out there just like Stephan, right up your butt. Stephan. I'd like to shove a stick of dynamite up his butt. I'd like to turn him inside out and shove his head up his butt. Anyway, be careful who you listen to, because there's a lot of people out there just like Stephan that try to distract and try to get their own agenda out there. So be very careful. There's people out there that pretend to be 10, 12, even younger, and they're not. Be very careful with what you listen to. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that it looks like she's gained some weight, but I mean, she's also 13, and around that age, women start their cycle, and you tend to gain weight with that too. When you hit puberty, you start to gain weight. So I don't know. I don't want to say, I'm not going to say that I agree with that comment. Because I can't say that it's true. We'll have to wait for the autopsy and the probable cause affidavit when somebody's arrested, or two people are arrested. And I think it's going to be two. I think two people are going to be arrested for Maddie's death. And one of them is going to be her mother, and the other one is already sitting in jail. So with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. It does help me. I've been here, 2 hours and 45 minutes. It takes time away from one of the only days I had some spare time to work on my diamond painting. But I couldn't let this go. I wanted to get it out in front of you guys, and your donations and your super chats really do help. So I really appreciate it. It's going to entice me and help me to do more of these, as I see you guys love it. So thank you so much for those super chats, and showing your appreciation. I will be doing more of these. As I find out more information, you guys, I will be coming back online, and hopefully, we will be filling in this blank, because I haven't seen anybody talk about this yet. Anybody? We need this blank filled in right here. From the time she gets home from the party, from the time she leaves the party at grandma's to 7:35 in the morning, we need that filled in, because I don't believe the mother's seen her at 11. Love you too, sis. I will keep on it, you guys. We're going to get her done. So thank you so much, you guys. Fruit Fly, you're very welcome. And oh, nice to see you again, Fruit Fly. I've missed you. Kat, you're very welcome. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up like I always do. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. Be careful who you trust. Oh, vet people. You guys can vet so much easier in the US that we can't find out information like this in Canada. Somebody's criminal record and all that. No. Married before? No. Divorced before? No. Can't find out any of it. It's all hidden from us. You guys have an open platform there. Use it. Oh, I wish Canada would do it. But anyway, until the next time, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.